Hey, and welcome. Soon the stream will start. A bit later than I wanted. Well, technically you're right on time. I was off work, so I meant to stream about an hour earlier, but then I napped, so that is not what happened. However, this is actually quite the appropriate time to stream. I just need a quick hot minute to tweet out. And then we are good to go. Well, hello. Welcome, Mr. Andy. And welcome to the stream. I literally just went live a second ago. Fresh out of a nap and ready to not get lost because I forget that I found a key item immediately after getting it. That is definitely not going to happen again. Alright. Then we are up for a very exciting time of progress. Presumably. I believe. I wholeheartedly believe. Let's get all that set up. And we last left off when we crossed the sea to Hoft. I figured out after a half hour or so that I had a canoe in my inventory, and we managed to actually get to where we needed to go, I think. Except I need to find out where exactly it is I need to go. I believe we're trying to go either to Baft or somewhere near that. All in the name of the resistance. And in the name of fighting birds that go down a lot easier than giant turtles that I'm not supposed to be fighting. It truly was not supposed to be fighting. Oh yes. Very much more appropriate. Well, technically you're working, so I didn't come in to tell you you were awake, and I figured you would also see when I went live. But hello, Roxley. Oh. Yes. Well. Question is, I'm not entirely sure where to go on this new landmass, a new section of the landmass. But at least we are searching in the right place. That is significantly better. There looks to be a town where it snowed, but only specifically on the town. Oh, there's snow above it. I was about to say, did it really just snow on this town, and specifically the town, nowhere else? But no. Kind of yes, but also kind of no. And they've got some fun magic. Transports the party out of dungeons? That sounds nice. Too bad I have literally no money. Problem that could easily be solved by fighting wasps and hornets in this universe, this iteration of Final Fantasy. New weapons, but again, I have no money, so we will return. Although, to be fair, this could be the town I need to go to. Or it could be a town where I could find value. I love Yosef, but I know that if I'm around, I would just get in his way. That's very fair enough. You tackle those a lot better than me, who has put them off, who always puts them off for weeks at a time. There's a man who knows all about airships, but I should tell you who he is. You're here for Princess Hilda? A little short in the tooth, aren't you? You kids can't fool me. Of course I've heard of it. An abomination of the airship is what it is. This is clearly the appropriate thing to do. Just barge into someone's house and ask him about all these important things. Mithril, I haven't found any yet. I do have a few leads, but I don't plan on sharing what I do know with a bunch of perfect strangers. I'm gonna need you to do a little something to prove you are who you say you are. There's a bunch of people from Salamand who are being forced to work in the cave at Summit Falls. Rescue them, and we'll talk. Okay, well, that is actually what I needed. Now we just gotta find that cave. I don't think, there might be anyone new here. The Emperor's enslaved the men of Salamand and forced them to work in the cave at Summit Falls. Please, you have to help them. Well, I suppose I can try. Now, if I was a Falls, I would probably be down by that lake. Not where the finger is, but just below the hand. I would assume that there's a waterfall there, because there's water there. Well, there's soldiers again, so... not sure. What if it's just soldiers? Then that should be fine. Just no giant turtles. That would be less ideal. Vampire thorns. Oh, so those aren't snakes. Those are literally thorns. At least I'm assuming so, unless those are snakes called vampire thorns. But you never know. I do know that this is definitely a waterfall. Which, unsurprisingly, I can't use my canoe to surmount. So that likely means that I need to go up this way. At least I'm guessing. And if we turn here, is there a cave, perhaps? No, but there are a lot of goblins. A lot of goblins who do practically nothing to me. But that's fine. Goblins have money. And I do need money. So we will mug them, as is appropriate. Once someone commits an act of violence, or attempted act of violence against me, I have full rights to do anything and everything to them. It's the law of the Final Fantasy. This one soldier did more damage with one bow shot than 8 goblins. Summit Falls. Well, take a look-see. Is this blue crystal? Is it just there for no reason? I don't have the item to use. This must be a goblin's cave. Based on the goblins. Well, it's in my cave now. Although, I believe they said that the Empire has people working here. No matter. They will not stand up to us. Sasquatch. Also non-threatening. Yes. We might have accidentally gotten a bit strong from when we wandered in the completely wrong direction. Okay, this time I'm actually going to not forget that I can attack everyone with magic. And Maria is probably going to kill all of them. It'll do a lot less damage than single target, but she should still, I think, kill all of them? Well, that goes to show you how little health those goblins really have. Okay, so... I guess we don't need to go right. Weird thing about ye old RPG dungeon design where there's just dead ends or paths nowhere for no reason, I assume. Instead we should go get the chest. In this case, I don't think there's a need to do an AoE blizzard since everyone will just mostly kill them. At least after this dungeon, we should be more than capable of buying anything and everything we desire from Salaman's shops. Not that we are lacking for gear. Excuse me, goblins. I forgot to use magic again. But it's fine. At least one of them had the good sense to run away. Well, I don't even need to kill them. The rest will die for their insolence, however. Immense overkill. It looks like there's a few chests and 4 sets of stairs. Interesting. I'm so glad that I have decided to utilize this map feature a lot more than I did in Final Fantasy 1. Hello, hello, Sky. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Final Fantasy 2 this time. It is double the final, and also double the fantasy, and it's going pretty well. I just woke up from a nap after work, quote-unquote. Like, how long have we been streaming? 14 minutes, so like 16 minutes ago. And I'm back with more exciting adventures. It was definitely much needed. Adjusting my sleep schedule to having to wake up at 8 AM after normally waking up at 4 PM is, you know, just a bit of a struggle, but it's a work in progress. And naps definitely help. Sleep is definitely sleep, and most appreciated when it's needed. Red goblins. You will not stop me from opening all of your chests. Better just that potion. I need to... Yeah, I need to go back this way to get this other chest. Amazing bow shot, Maria. Ooh, a high potion. Balloons. Those green things are balloons, as their name implies. Straight up balloons. All right. It is true. The bird is named Sprinter, though we kill him before he has a chance to sprint, either towards or away from us. That is the price for daring to commit violence against me. Meanwhile, there's just goblins literally everywhere. For some reason, in this cave where I believe the Empire is making people work. Maybe the goblins are here to work, I don't know. But their fate is to die regardless. I'm not entirely sure which of these doors I was supposed to go through. Oh, where am I? Okay, so... This looks like it'll be interesting. Okay, they do not all go to the same spot. In fact, did I just happen to choose the right door on the first try? I did. Well, alrighty then. Okay, good to know. That I somehow am lucky. We'll see if that continues. But my adventure spirit needs to check, because I must loot every chest. Actually, the map should show all the chests I need in this area. There are 6 more. That'll be somewhat helpful. There they are, the sprinters. They're ready to sprint. You can see they even have one leg held up. But it doesn't help them. It doesn't help them avoid massive overkill. This is shaping up to be another Final Fantasy where I'm overpowered. Oh, more balloons. Oh. Okay, well they didn't explode for that much. I mean, me joking about their name aside, I know what they are. They're basically bombs. I know that from primarily 14. But we're fine. No big problem. Very dangerous balloons to pop. Sometimes it must be done. And... yes, the remastered sprites in these pixel remasters are actually really well done. I very much am a fan of them. But I am a fan of this Final Fantasy II in general. It is definitely much more enjoyable than Final Fantasy I for me. Perhaps not as cute as the pig emotes, but, you know. Die, Sasquatch. Oh, no, in fact, technically I didn't have a mage. Well, I'd say for 2 reasons. Firstly, this game introduced the formation feature, where you can put people in the back, so they do, but also take half damage from physical. So my ranged people can do full damage and not get one shot. And then, I think this is the only Final Fantasy that does this, but there aren't levels, there's weapon skills. So, like, you just gain stats by fighting, and then you become better at magic or weapons by using that weapon or that magic. This also means that, because I got lost for half an hour, everyone's a bit stronger than they should be, but, you know. In the previous episode, I got the canoe, and then immediately forgot I got the canoe. Or at least forgot to go to somewhere relevant with it, so I wandered in the wrong direction for way too long. It builds character. Their character, not mine. It just builds me looking like a dum-dum. But they're stronger for it, so it works out. That's the way to go. I'm sorry, I'll rescue you later. Just gotta make sure there's nothing else there. Help us, please! Help us, please! I'll think about it. Tyrion, it's you. I'm ever glad you're here. This is Yosef's daughter, Nellie. I think that dastardly Borgen's been holding her hostage to threaten Yosef. Princess Hilda told you to bring her back to Mithril, right? Well, that's normally where I step in. I figured out that this was where the Mithril was coming from, easy enough, so I thought I'd get the jump on you guys and nab the Mithril before you could get here. Only I messed up and got caught. Me, of all people. Well, I know when I'm in over my head. So long, but don't worry, I'll take everyone here with me. Thanks for saving us, I owe you one. Okie dokie. Well, goodbye. Okay. How about we don't have all these bombs here? There we go. All that delicious money. The Final Fantasy must be an extremely, extreme capitalist universe, considering even the monsters have money. Everyone carries money. If you don't have money, you're dead. Fire Tome. Well, my main mage already has fire. So I'll just teach it to someone else and move on. Excuse me. Giant monsters army. I'm trying to find Mithril. Well, you know, it pays the bills. After all, how do you think all these monsters eat? Where do they get their food? Think of how many goblins I've killed. They've got to get food from somewhere, and they can't get food without money. In fact, I would even take it a step further and say that I am helping reduce overpopulation. I mean, well, if they are trying to buy potions to revive everyone, then I'm not solving overpopulation. So clearly I've got to just finish the job and make sure they're all dead, so we can't have that happen. There's far too many of these goblins. Oh my lords, sir. Well, they could be the same 6 goblins, but that means they're coming back to life every time I kill them. Which is definitely a possibility. Maybe goblins in this universe resurrect. Maybe that's why I kept fighting wolves endlessly. It would truly make them a despicably invasive species. Oh, I see where I gotta go. I do definitely appreciate all the money. The battles go by so quickly, it's not even a huge deal. But all this money will let me buy more magic and gear when I get to town. In fact, I have 4,000. That's actually enough to buy all the new spells. Not all the new weapons and armors, but definitely all the new spells. I wonder if I'll be as rich as I was in the last game. Because that was an excessive amount of richness. Okay, well, as is tradition, I need to check these doors, whether or not they are the correct ones. And then I need to get the chest, even if one of these is the correct door. Surprisingly, or not surprisingly, the self-destruct is the only thing that's really doing any meaningful damage to me. Oh, now there's a new enemy. I don't think it'll help them much, but there's a new enemy. I should probably level up some of her other magic. Oh. Probably, since I think these guys are resistant to physical. I don't expect her to do much, since it's only level 1 still, but... Did more than 0. The other nice thing about this one, I think this is something that definitely varies between Final Fantasies. But in this one, I think any spell can either be single or AoE target, which obviously affects how much it does. Who are you? Well, I suppose I need that chest. Rebels. Never thought I'd have to deal with your kind down here. Well, if you think you're getting mithril, you'd be right. My mithril blade straight through your heart. Oh, now this is an interesting music track for a boss slash mini-boss. I definitely am a fan, but not what I was expecting, given the battle music I've been hearing so far. Well, let's try to put a protect on everyone. And I guess... The other thing, the protective magic. Alright. A healthy 0 damage. Ah, there we go. A healthy 1 damage. I wonder... Oh, my guy has no MP. Oh. Well, when people crit, they do damage. The question is, does magic do more damage? And the answer is yes. Too bad I have no way to restore MP. So, we're just gonna... You know, I wonder if other types of magic do more. We shall find out. I know undead are weak to fire. I don't know if this guy is. But to be fair, I don't know how to try other than, or how to see other than just attacking him. However, Maria will make sure everyone is healthy, first and foremost. At least Guy has magic power. For reference, I did not name any of these characters. They came as is. We're finally at the Final Fantasies where, like, there's story. There's more story in the first 5 minutes of this game than, like, all of Final Fantasy 1. Which is definitely a good thing, but it's just funny how much it advanced. And I'm pretty sure this still was originally an NES title, just like Final Fantasy 1. So the difference is, Well, it's amazing how different it is. All in a good way. But it's still interesting to see. This guy is not doing a good job of living up to his threats. I am glad that I technically have taught more than one person magic, even if they're not very good at it. Goodbye, Sir Knight. I'm going to take your mithril now. And that boss fight lasted longer than most boss fights in Final Fantasy 1. Got a lot of experience and some money, and we got mithril. Mithril being a very important metal in this world, because it is so strong, it allowed the Empire to invade everywhere, apparently. Oh, I like how the waterfall. The waterfall looks nice in the remaster. Not that I've seen the original, but I mean, it looks nice. Regardless. Oops, sorry bird, I didn't mean to annihilate you with magic. Had that on the auto cast. So that is all but 2 chests, which I see one up there, and maybe there's one in that other door. Hello, everything and everyone. Oh, I did not have her on AoE. Oopsie. Well, that's fine. So she will just end up leveling up Blizzard even more. She's got plenty of mana. Another wonderful difference from 1, because in 1, as we may have noticed, MP was severely more limited. Like, I think the most I ever had was the ability to cast 9 level 1 spells, and she's got like 120 magic points right now. That's how much the various spells cost. It's encourages a lot more magic use, suffice to say. Yeah. Definitely more in line with modern Final Fantasy, I believe. It'll be very interesting to see how this series evolves over time. But we are still in the NES era. I think 3 is also from the NES era. I'm not sure about 4. Which just amazes me how long I went without hearing about Final Fantasy. Boom. And that'll kill everything but the bombs. And there they go. Or balloons, I'm sorry. But I know they're technically bombs. Means bombs are definitely in this one. I do not see a chest, so I must be missing a chest somewhere. We will rectify that situation as soon as I figure out where it is. She's getting slightly low on the magic, but that's fine. Oh, hello, monsters. Ah, a land turtle. Yes, well, I'm familiar with the land turtle because he is one of the things I had to deal with a few times when I accidentally went the wrong way. for a long time. So I'm prepared for him. Goodbye, turtle. He does not like the cold. Ooh. The teleport tome, eh? I think I shall teach teleport. So each character can learn 16 spells, and Maria's probably going to learn mostly damage and healing. So I'm actually going to teach this to Tyrion, I think. Yeah, so like I said, I got the canoe, but I didn't really process that I had the canoe. So when I was looking on the world map of where to go, I didn't like think, oh, let me cross the river. I went across the landmass, trying to find another town or something. And then I just crossed a threshold into much higher level monsters without realizing it. Yet somehow I was killing them, just very slowly, and using a lot of resources. And it took way too long. And then I eventually realized. It's all good. I think Maria is definitely running out of magic. Yeah. She's got 6 MP. So... You know, technically I could use teleport to get out of here, but A, I don't think Guy has magic. He does not. And also, I need to find that last chest. I will not let there be a single chest that I have not found. That's just not going to happen. I wish I could see the different levels of this. Definitely 100% completion. Technically, I 100%ed Final Fantasy 1 before, and there was nothing else to do other than check out the chests. This, I have not played, so I'm going for 100%. So all the chests, all the bestiary entries, which just means I have to fight every monster. And I think that's it for Final Fantasy 2. I don't know if there's, like, side quests or anything. I mean, future Final Fantasies will indeed have side quests, but this one, I believe, does not. At least I haven't seen any. I really need Maria to get better at her bow. I mean, to be fair, she's already better than normal humans, because sometimes she can indeed attack like 3 times with her bow, which, you know, in a single attack, that's way better than, say, Legolas could ever do. So I won't criticize her too much on her bow use. Oh my lord. So many bombs. So many balloons. Being a clown would be a very dangerous job if these are what balloons were like. Maybe that's why I haven't seen any clowns in this universe. Alright. Next level. Which I believe. I don't see any chests here. There was one goblin with a brain running away from this just murderous rampage. The sheer destruction wrought by Furion is amazing. I've given him 2 swords so he can dual wield, and he just does so much damage. Especially since wielding 2 swords means he levels his sword skill at twice the rate, which definitely helps. These goblins have like 10 health, and I'm doing like 220 damage to them with Furion. It's amazing. Like, they should be so dead that they couldn't even possibly resurrect. Dual wielding is probably my favorite thing in any game that allows it to be a thing. And thus, I will always have the main character dual wield when possible. Oh my lord. Goblins, please. At this point, I'm not even trying to go deeper into your home. I'm trying to leave, but soon you won't have a home, because you'll all be gone. This cave is going to end up haunted from the sheer amount of dead that stalk its walls, unburied, forgotten, risen as ghouls and ghosts to ever haunt. Okay, now on this floor there is no chest. Got the chests here. Means there are 2 sets of stairs. I wonder if I went to the stairs on the right. I think I did. But it's definitely possible that I did not. Maybe I meant to and I didn't. But I suppose we'll find out. Oh, goblins, please. Don't know. Oh, right, that is actually the way to go. So, well, I did come from those stairs. I need to check that other door just to be sure. Almost positive I checked it, but we're gonna check it again. We're not gonna let this just evade me. Not for long, not forever. Okay, yep, nothing there. Nothing there but more goblins and soldiers. The goblins can't even hit me half the time. And welcome back, Andy. I hope you showed those dishes who was boss. Oh my lord, goblins, please. Well, just like I killed so many wolves in Final Fantasy 1 that they became extinct in an entirely different universe, I'm killing so many goblins that they probably won't be in Final Fantasy 3, because I've just killed them all so hard. Yeah. Any progress is good when it comes to chores. Far more than I usually manage on a weekly basis. Well, these doors were all empty, as far as I know. Maybe I missed a chest on the first level. At least that's how it's seeming. Okay, well... Not seeing a missing chest, so we will continue on our way. We just gotta kill all these Sasquatches that are blocking us. Sasquatches and goblins living in harmony. All out of fear of this party, yet not with enough brain to avoid us. Yeah, I got every chest in this room. And this is level 1. Or so I thought. It could be that what I need is below that crystal. Well, then maybe I would be coming back here someday. This is definitely also a possibility. It wasn't added, but I had completely forgotten about it in Final Fantasy 1, as is usual for me. That might be a remaster feature. I don't know if the original NES version had a map, to be fair. Either way, with the power of fast running, I shall get out of this cave after killing 8 trillion goblins. And now we will return to town with the mithril. Hopefully that will be enough. Oh my lord. No, first we're gonna get swarmed by hornets. And now we're good. Oh. I thought poison didn't last outside of the battle. Oh, that was venom, that's why. Hornets and goblins definitely compete for New Wolf. Which is appropriate, as they show up literally as I speak their name. Goblins are like Beetlejuice, except you don't even have to say their name 3 times. You just say it literally once. And then a swarm of them arrive. See, if you say swarm, then the hornets arrive. Okay, so now we'll take my canoe, which I am never forgetting again. Across to the other side. For a single soldier thinks he will be different than all of the other soldiers that tried to stop me. Let's just kill some thorn bushes. And now we are here, back in town. Where is Yosef? This is not Yosef. This is the dead person center. Center of remove death. You'd better get that mithril back to Altair, please. Princess Hilda is waiting for you. I added please because I thought I read please, but that actually just said princess. Thanks for saving me. Wow. You could thank me with some money. It is true, they were vampire thorns. You can't even escape Dracula in this game. Dracula is everywhere. But we can take a nap. And through the power of sleep, we have full magic again. Also full HP, but I care more about the magic. Okay, so I'm gonna get a new axe for Mr. Guy, a new bow for Maria, and 2 new swords for Furion. I'm still, no. Still very adamant that, I'm not gonna have this other guy for long. So I'm not gonna bother to buy anything for him. Bronze shield. So, no better gear. Shields are only for Guy. Everyone else gets other weapons. I, however, am going to come down here. Because I can find my way down here. And get magic from Maria. Life Tome, so I can revive people without coming back to town. Huzzah. Reduces MP of an enemy. And then Warp, which can take me to the previous floor in a dungeon. All very nice things. I will teach Warp Tyrion, and Maria will learn the others. And unlike Final Fantasy 1, I actually still have money left over after shopping. Very exciting. And now we will believe go back to Altair. Although I kind of want to just explore a tiny bit. I don't know if there's any optional areas in this game. Like in other Final Fantasies, there are. But I don't know if that started with this game. I just want to take a quick peek at the top of this map. I will save, just in case I somehow travel into the land of creatures that can one-shot me. The goblins, far from their cave, still seek vengeance. In the form of doing, like, almost no damage to anyone. Except for the one with a bow. They'll do some damage. Basically paper cut equivalent damage, but it's still damage. They just need to throw like thousands of bow goblins at me, and eventually I might be injured enough to heal. Or worse, I might be injured enough to turn around. Oh. My characters do not know how to traverse snow. Oh, that is unfortunate. I guess I need snowshoes or something. So that is definitely not a direction I can go explore. I hope that one survivor that fled will tell the others to stop attacking, because it's futile. So I somehow doubt that's what's going to occur. Okay. Okay. Maria. Please annihilate them. Oh wow, they are fire-resistant wasps. Okay, let's try thunder. You know, if there's even any left to thunder. Magic does significantly less damage when it's AoE. Now that's back to the waterfall cave, so I shall continue right. Listen, Turkey, I need to get through. Who knows what's over here? Dracula's rose bush, attempting to attack me yet again, but it failed. That creature, I would believe, comes back to life. It is, after all, a vampire thorn. So it's just the same one or same three that are following me. Oh, that must be the giant airship they're working on. Question is this town overtaken by the Empire? And if it is, I definitely will not attack them, because that did not go well last time. Even if I am a bit stronger. Oh, there's a giant landmass down here. I just wanted to explore a little in the immediate area. This town is Efsk, where they're working on the airship. Hold on. I'm almost positive that it will be bad if I talk to those soldiers. Yet knowing me, I will try. Oh, these people... all their tongues were cut out. They're unable to speak in the presence of the Empire. What's up, this guy? Well, I'm glad I came down here, because now we have spells, like cures status ailments temporarily when used in battle, and then cures status ailments. So... shitty version of Asuna, and then Asuna. So I'll probably just take Asuna. Maria will learn Asuna. I'll have Guy learn these, because I probably won't use them much, but in the off chance I do use them, he can use them. Yeah, I'm going to wager that the town right by their giant mega airship project might have some more competent soldiers, and thus I will not antagonize them. Would probably be ideal. So now we need merely head back to town and we can get an airship back to Altair. Deliver the mithril. Oh my lord, goblins, please. There are so many goblins, it's like this world suffers from a zombie apocalypse, but with goblins instead. Okay, but it's fine, we made it to the town. The safety of civilization. Hello. I need to talk to your underling. Sid's underling. Take us to Altair. I'll be waiting outside, apparently. Where outside? Like outside the town? Boy oh boy, I can't wait till I get an airship. This is often what happens. Alright, I do over here. Princess Hilda is in the secret headquarters. Do I have all the chests and items? Yeah. The Empire also suffered heavy losses at the Battle of Finn. They're building the Dreadnought in Bafsk to help compensate for those losses, which I'm assuming we need to deal with. The Empire is using the people of Bafsk to build the Dreadnought. The Dreadnought itself is a massive, heavily armed airship. Oh, no, I need to show her the Mithril. You found the Mithril. I'll finally be able to fight the Empire on equal footing. Please take the Mithril to Tobal, the town blacksmith. I'm certain he'll be able to use it to make you some magnificent weapons. Okie dokie. I like magnificent weapons. Oh, don't mean to go to the bingo room. I need to leave. Could remember the leave area. Here it is. Excuse me, Tobal. I have Mithril for you. Oh, that's Mithril. I've been waiting for the chance to work this metal for as long as I can remember. Right, leave the rest to me. Swords, armor, you name it, I'll start crafting. It's been too long since I let my hammer ring. With 5 swings of his hammer, he has crafted everything. Every type of equipment. You can buy the equipment I made over the shop counter. Those keep my hands full, I tell you that. Maybe this guy? There we go. Alright, well, 2 of those. I guess technically the Mithril Spear is better. But guy has no spear skill, but I guess he's going to learn. Gotta start somewhere. Equip the Mithril Spear, nerd. There's no armor, right? No. Amazing how fast he crafted those weapons for us. Don't think he crafted armor for this guy over here, did he? Wow. Not only did he craft weapons and armor that fast, but somehow he got them over here faster than we could even walk over here. Unfortunately, I don't have enough money to fully upgrade. Let's see, I can buy 2 people armor. I can buy everyone a helmet. And I can buy a shield for Guy. I mean, I guess that helps. I will not be grinding for money. I'll worry about the rest later. So, now I must see what Princess Hilda desires of us. The next stage of the rebellion. The Dark Knight's overseeing the Dreadnought's construction was most capable. Fortunately for us, he's tending to other matters now. The theft of the Mithrils likely knocked the Empire off balance. I would like you to journey to Bafsk. If we're to stop the Dreadnought from being completed, this may be our only chance. Okay. We have a man in Bafsk. He's found a way to reach the Dreadnought. I want you to destroy it. At the very least, find a way to delay its completion. I have full confidence that with you in Minwu on this task, it will be accomplished. I guess I'm still gonna have this guy. Well, he still doesn't need gear, that's fine. I asked her about airship, and she doesn't know what an airship is. Even though the Dreadnought is an airship, she just does not know the term airship. So thus, I cannot speak to her about it. As a princess, she only knows what her advisors have told her, and she cannot speak of anything else. Alright. I need to walk all the way back, because Sid is not here to pick us up. He is back in his town. Now I've got to take boat back. Excuse me, sir. I need to take a boat. Yes, wait. But I need the ship. How do I get the ship back? I took the boat previously, and they just haven't sailed it back, so I guess now we're walking. Good thing there is indeed a way to walk over there, it's just, thought I'd get to take the boat. Alas, thankfully it's not too far. Just, you know, the threat of thorns and goblins and hornets. Not a mortal threat, but a threat of slowing me down. We got places to be, wildlife. Well, guy is definitely not as good with the spear as he was with the axe, but he will learn. At least until I find a better axe, because I'd prefer him to have an axe, just because he's familiar with it. But unfortunately, the blacksmith did not make a mithril axe, he made a mithril spear. Oh. I'm just about to bask, at least. Out of my way, thorns. And Sasquatches. And everything, honestly. There's no such thing as friendly encounters in the wild. Everything is a hostile and must die. We'll need a pass to board the Dreadnought. You're with the rebels, right? You've got to destroy the Dreadnought. Now riddle me this. I was literally here in this town not that long ago trying to talk to everyone and they wouldn't speak. But somehow they know now. Somehow. There's a rebel spy masquerading as an Imperial soldier. If we can get to him, I'm sure I'll have some important information for you. Oh boy. Well, I'm definitely saving. If I'm supposed to talk to random Imperial soldiers. Don't know if they're strong. When is the Dark Knight coming back? At this rate, we're going to fall behind schedule for sure. Oh, they don't attack me instantly. That's good. Is that supposed to be an Imperial soldier disguise? What's this? Back to work. Work, I say. If we finish even one day sooner, my glory will be exponentially greater. No, that is just a guy. Get back to work, I swear. No one wants to work under General Borgin. Oh yeah, Borgin is the one who betrayed Finn. General Borgin is not dealing with these peasants as he should be. And are you... General Borgin took command of things in Basque a short while ago. Things have gotten much easier than they were under the Dark Knight. It's hard to believe a bumbling idiot like Borgin could become a general in the Imperial Army. You didn't hear that? How about I give you the password? Aha, you're one of us. I had to be careful about what I did when the Dark Knight was here looking over my shoulder. But the great General Borgin is anything but. He's just a domineering blowhard. So... Can we destroy the Dreadnought? So you're the ones they've sent to destroy the Dreadnought. Don't worry, I'm on your side. There's an entrance to the sewers overhead. It's a back way leading to the Dreadnought. Be careful. If they see us talking, they may start to get suspicious, so I'm out of here. Good luck. Ran into the woods, never to be seen again. Well, this is some very intense cave music. Oh my lord. Not even cave music. Well, it says cave, but it's also sewers. I guess caves could be sewers. But this is some very intense sewer music, I suppose. And somehow there's still goblins here. Why wouldn't there be, obviously? But also, there's goblins here. Oh, there's a chest up there. I'm not gonna have Maria overuse her magic too much. In fact, I might keep her on melee duty, or bow duty, until we encounter something dangerous. I say dangerous, but I mean, I'm beginning to doubt there will be too much danger, so my character's like doing 500 damage to creatures that have like 10 health. Although, I wouldn't be surprised if the Imperials showed up. I mean, there's literal balloons exploding underground. Surely someone's hearing this. I mean, there are soldiers hearing this. Just, they suck. They're not the good soldiers. They're the soldiers I can do, like, 400 damage to. So, there's a chest down there. So much damage. So much delicious damage. And so many enemies. So many vampire thorns. On the stairs, even. Excuse me, sirs. You cannot possibly hope to stop me. Alright. Well, this looks like a pretty straightforward path, and then there's a door at the end, which hopefully holds the other two chests. Okay, this is definitely a case of she's using magic. There's literally 8 enemies. But her fire is kind of lacking. Oh, I guess it won't get better unless she uses it. So, use it she shall. She even gets another chance. Oh, zombies. Now that's new. Sewer zombies, no less. Undead actually do take extra damage from fire. But still, our fire is really, really low level. I'm going to assume that things that explode into balls of fire do not take damage from fire. So I'll just have her use Blizzard. Which still isn't enough to one-shot them, but... perhaps eventually. Hurry up. Heal everyone. Oh my lord, more balloons. Shoot your bow at them. One arrow from her bow does more damage than her giant fire spell that hits all of them. Or her giant blizzard spell, for that matter. She truly is becoming a better archer than Legolas. I can't believe that I'm literally in front of this Imperial Guard, blocking the way. But I'm not fighting him, I'm fighting Thorns. And he's patiently watching. Waiting for his moment. Not helping the Thorns. You're too late. The Dreadnought is complete. I've been working behind the scenes to see the project through to completion. End your resistance. Kneel before your Emperor. It is the only alternative left to you. Consider what I've said. When the time comes, we will meet again. Oh, and now it's General Borgin. Hehehe. Looks like you came all this way for nothing. See for yourselves. Okay. They're just going to taunt and then leave. I mean, that is a big airship, to be fair. Well, I mean... maybe they're okay. More importantly, I know there's chests here. I see one chest. I have very clear priorities. Like, yes, I just saw 2 towns get bombed into obliteration. But I'm missing 2 chests from this cave. And thus, I'm going to find these chests. Oh look, I got a pass to get on the airship that took off and destroyed 2 cities. Really, zombies. Really. Alas. My question is this a teleporting tile? No, it just allows me to leave. But I thought I only got 2 chests. Well, it says I got 3, so I got 3. I like how there's a leave portal right there, despite the fact that stairs are just over 2 feet. 2 feet away. Well, I'm assuming they bombed Bloom and Poft. At least that's what it looked like. Or did they bomb this town? No. I don't remember if the other town they bombed had a port. Well, we're gonna find out, you know, if anyone survived in just a moment, because we're going back that way anyway. Excuse me. These goblins weren't destroyed in the giant bombardment. I mean, it just looks a little worse for wear. It's fine. We were attacked by the Dreadnought. They're dead. They're all dead. Well, I mean, he's alive. And he doesn't even care. He's just trying to sell more boat rides. Sid's still alive. I mean, everyone else is dead, but that's fine. And all Sid cares about is to sell more airship rides. Did you not see about the Dreadnought? What you want to do is blow up that thing's engine. Do that and you can bring down the whole overgrown tub. Airships are powered by Sunfire. I'm sure the Dreadnought's no different. What is Sunfire? Controlling Sunfire is a tricky business. Let the flames get too high, you got a runaway on your hands. The engine will blow sky high. Well, I'm glad he's so very helpful, but still living his life as if nothing changed. In fact, the inn is also running as if nothing changed. Doesn't matter that everything was bombed into obliteration. Life just goes on. Oh, goodbye. Actually, no. You know, I think I'm gonna take you up on that boat ride. If only so the boat can actually be in the other town. I'm pretty sure this town was also attacked, was it not? Oh yeah, it was, and people are just fine. He's still just selling boat rides. I'm hurt bad. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Nah, you're moving around just fine. Some giant explosions and craters. Honestly, the town looks fine. Relatively speaking. So we will simply continue on our way. And of course deal with more hornets. The endless threat. Alright, I'm guessing the Empire just doesn't know the rebels are in Altair, because you'd think they would bomb that city. Oh, they did bomb this city. Okay, so maybe they know a little. But the people are still running the shops, so we're fine. That's really all that matters. I have a place to spend my money. Everything's fine. Well, I mean, they didn't land and try to actually kill everyone. They just bombed the surface. So everyone's still fine. There's a man in Puff named Sid who just might know if the Dreadnought has any weaknesses. Sid was the first person to ever build an airship, and the Dreadnought's really nothing but a big airship, right? I already spoke to Sid, but thanks, I guess. Many were wounded in the Dreadnought's attack. The shock has even caused my father's condition to take a turn for the worse. I hate that my father has to see this. He knows his death is near. Is there nothing you can do, Minwu? All those who live must someday die. It is our fate. Still, it is my duty as a white wizard to ease the pain of those who suffer. I shall remain here and devote myself to the care of the wounded. I take my leave of you. The fate of the world rests on you, Firion. Waste no time in destroying the Dreadnought. Well, I knew he was going to leave the party eventually. Do you know about Sunfire? Sunfire is the crest of the kingdom of Kashwan. Flame still burns on the ground floor of Kashwan Keep. Scott and Gordon have told me many stories concerning the flame. The finer points of the tale are not known to me. However, I seem to recall that the flame cannot be held in just any torch. It told us that we might be able to use Sunfire to destroy the dreadnoughts. Then there's no time to waste. You must depart for Kashwan Keep at once. If you hire Sid's airship, the journey should not take long. It leaves only one question. What can you use to bring the Sunfire back? Oh, why are you asking me? So, the king is dying. I wonder if he's got anything new to say. The king's illness goes far beyond the physical. There's little I can do. Do you know about Sunfire? Every 3 years, they celebrate a festival of the flame in Kashwan. During the festival, the Sunfire is moved to Egel's Torch, while its brazier is cleansed. Well, Egel's Torch was in green, so I guess that's something I gotta find. So many perished in the Dreadnought's attack. Perhaps it would be best if we surrendered to the Empire. No, we're gonna get the Sunfire, it'll be fine. Scott sealed the gates of Kashwan Keep to protect the Sunfire in the event they were defeated in battle. You'll need the Goddess's Bell to break the seal. What is the Goddess's Bell? The whereabouts of the bell are known only to the Kashwan royal family. Very helpful, King. You know, maybe... yeah, you just get better, I guess. Perhaps Hilda knows of the Goddess's Bell. I've heard Scott and Gordon mention the bell. The gates of Kashwan Keep open only to the voice of the Kashwan or the ringing of that bell. The bell rests deep within a cavern on the snow plains. It will not be easy to retrieve. But it's your intention to enter the snow cavern. Very well. If only Gordon were here, there would be no need for you to risk such danger, but he isn't, so you must. There's nothing I can do but pray for your success. Yosef knows the snow plains like the back of his hand. You should seek his counsel. Alright, well, we are going back to Salaman then, I suppose. Don't think there's anything else to learn here. Everyone's basically full, I'm not resting. We are going to Salamand, first and foremost. Well, we're killing goblins first and foremost, technically. As is the case. So, Salamand is up there. I guess we'll take the boat back. Oh, I've got to pay for it again. Hoping that since it was there, I could just take it. I mean, technically, if I wanted to, I'm sure I could take it. They're all weak from the bombing. I'm sure it wouldn't be a big deal. We need it more than they do. Pirates literally selling boat rides after their city was effectively destroyed. Alright. Just burn him. And we are almost at Salamand. But we'll definitely, yep, get an encounter before we reach it. And goblins, no less. Goblins everywhere. Alright. Now in the land of snow. Very, very bright snow. We'll speak to Yosef. Looks like you managed to save my daughter, thank you. That cowardly Borgin had been threatening Nelly to get to me. Forgive me, if there's anything I can do to help, all you've got to do is ask. About Sunfire. About Goddess's Bell. The only way to reach the snow cavern is on my snowcraft? I keep the snowcraft hidden in the mine. There's a blue stone on the first floor that marks the spot. Look behind the stone and to the right. It's a room. The secret room is there, and the snowcraft is inside. Sorry I couldn't help you find the mithril. I want to make up for that by pitching in now. What are we waiting for? Let's go. Well, out of every random NPC I've encountered that could join the party, that's not who I expected, but sure. He knows no magic. He's got no weapons. And he has no skills except being level 2 and fisting. So I guess he's a fister. That's fine. I won't equip him with anything then. Means we are going back to the cave. The mines. I knew that blue crystal had something to do. Now I know what. Which means I can actually get the last chest from that cave and not worry about it. Excellent. Very, very excellent. Well, her fire is level 3 now. They actually managed to kill all the goblins with it. Well, Yosef may not be doing, like, 600 damage, but he doesn't know how to fist. Now, my question is, what exactly is a snowcraft? Guess we will very soon find out. The goblins really haven't learned their lesson. The first thing they do after I return to their cave is ambush me. I've killed probably hundreds of them by now. But they still think that they can enact their vengeance. Little do they know. They can never. Their only fate is to die. So Yosef turns a small rock jutting out of the wall, and a passage appears. The snowcraft is in here. You retrieved the snowcraft from the chest. Oh, alrighty. It was very simple and straightforward. I sailed on the waterfall. Of course not. Well, all the way around the mountain. And then to the land of snow, presumably. So I'm very interested to see what the snowcraft actually is. I'm just waiting for it to be a modern snowmobile, of all things. I think I'm gonna have Maria level up Thunder. Their Thunder is still only level 2. Fire is level 3. I don't officially get quests, but I am basically kind of exploring around, but also loosely following what the NPCs tell me. Like, go talk to Yosef about the bell, and then he tells us to get the snowcraft. So, kind of a little bit of both. So, arguably, that's how all the Final Fantasies are, at least the ones I've played. Because there's no, like, quest log, you just have to remember what the NPCs told you to do. I'm pretty sure. To be fair, I haven't played, like, 13 or any of the super modern ones, but I assume there's no formal quest log in any of them. Thankfully, when I'm not too busy forgetting about owning canoes, I'm usually good at remembering what NPCs say. Means we will take the snowcraft and find our goddess bell. Get the flame and destroy the dreadnought. Simple. We just gotta get through this army of Sasquatches that are defending their mountain pass. Well, that's a snowcraft. Kinda just looks like a boat to me. Snowmen. I see. Well, goodbye, snowmen. Or not. A snowboat. A snoat, if you will. Zoom. Well, these snowmen are no match for me. Although I wish I could just run them over in the boat. Well, it makes me wonder, if I couldn't step on the snow, why can they? They must have really big feet. Or, I don't know. I don't even know why I couldn't step on the snow without the boat. Unless snow is just... Well, I know technically snow is water, but I mean, in this universe, snow behaves like water. So I would just die and sink to the bottom of the snow if I stepped on it. Except them, for some reason. And what have we here? We have a snow cavern, which has 13 chests and an item. Alright, well, I hope this is where we need to go. Zombie, Shadow, Deadhead, and Ghoul. Well, those aren't snowmen. Loot is the grand motivator of all adventures. Gotta burn these undead. We definitely stand no chance against us. Ah. Well, of course there's goblins, but also we're no longer fighting balloons, we're fighting grenades. We have a much stronger version of self-destruct. But Yosef can take it. Yosef is somehow, despite being a random guy, very skilled at living through explosions. I guess Maria still has 126 mana, so I could probably still have her do magic. Ghouls. I Why is this snow cave haunted, I wonder? And even more to the point, why is it haunted, but the goblins live here no problem? Perhaps the wolves, the goblins evolved from wolves. That's why they are also an invasive species in this universe. And what I don't know is where to go, so we will check every possible door. That door is not the way to go. Icicle? Hold on. Icicle. That's an icicle. And also, I'm fighting an icicle. Alright, well, I just killed 3 icicles. I definitely feel accomplished after that. Alright. Some more icicles. A common adventuring hazard. Just not in the way one would normally think. Antarctic wind. What even is that? A stone that summons a magical ice storm. Sure. I will maybe use that at some point. Though the presence of that stone does imply Antarctica exists in this universe, which is even more confusing. And there's the undead again. What is society? Undead, goblins, and icicles all living together in harmony. We will check the stairs up here first, after we use fire on these grenades. Oh, many props to Yosef, who can literally punch grenades. Punch literal flaming balls without problem. There are 3 chests on this floor. Which means 3 loots. 3 entire loots for us. And not the instrument. Oh, even the snowmen are here. This is a very biodiverse cave. A battle axe, which I don't think is better. No, I might as well have him learn more about spears. I still have not found Maria's brother, who is one of the original 4 party members I literally started the game with for all of 5 minutes before he was lost. So, I'm assuming I will eventually find him. Oh, those goblins take no damage from AoE fire. Ah, grenades, excellent. If fire's level 4, blizzard's level 4, I'm gonna level up thunder a bit. Yeah, that self-destruct kinda does a lot. Just a bit. Mithril mace. Well, that does sound pretty cool, except no one here uses a mace. So, we're just gonna sit that in our inventory and never use it, as is tradition. Undead really do not take damage from thunder either. Fine. Because they definitely take plenty of damage from physical trauma, decapitation, and amputation. Alright. Now all the way down and to the left. Well, our party is definitely becoming very strong, so no problems there. I've done absolutely zero grinding in this game if we discount the whole getting lost thing. I mean, to be fair, it is a very high encounter rate, but it does mean I don't have to go out of my way to do anything. Oh my lord. Listen, ghouls. Had enough of you. Alright, so there are 4 chests on this floor. Very nice. And no amount of bombs, balloons, or goblins is going to stop us from looting those chests. Although the self-destructing is painful. Potion. Some undead, which I'll have her level up Thunder more, I suppose, even though it doesn't do damage. She still gains the magical skill. Blizzard Tome. Well, everyone pretty much knows Blizzard, so that's not entirely useful. And here we have potion. And probably another potion, if we're being entirely honest. Mithril Spear, which I already have. Unfortunate. Thunder is now level 3. One more level and all of my damaging spells will be about the same level. And I'll probably just go back to primarily using Blizzard, because my spells are clearly superior. There are so many random dead-end rooms in these dungeons so far. And that is one thing about the old RPG design, which I just find weird. I'm gonna go get the chest first. Dual heads. Now there's something new. And, well, having 2 heads does not help him, because he still misses and dies like the rest. Maria is getting somewhat low on magic. I mean, on the off chance that there is a boss in this dungeon. I think guy already has a mithril shield. Yes, he does. I will have Maria just use her bow for now. I mean, it's definitely possible. There's a boss who might live more than 4 seconds. The other boss did, but that's also because my melee people couldn't do any damage to him. Aha, a dead end. Wonderful. And make sure... Oh, there's another chest over there. Haha. Good thing I'm being smarter in this game and using my map more. Now we can get the potion or other useless item that we definitely need. Or the monsters. We can get them too. Monsters who will probably not do any damage to us. Oh, they did 5 damage. Oh, 19 total. How very threatening. Anyway. Ancient Sword. Which is definitely better than a Mithril Sword. But it also has significantly less accuracy? Hold on. Oh yeah, it has significantly less accuracy. I'm still going to try it. I want to see if that accuracy down really matters. Hold on, it's time for all these bombs to blow up. All these grenades. Oh, yep. Well, that was almost bad. Like, that actually almost killed someone. But that's fine, because it didn't. So we can just heal everyone up as if nothing happened. A lot easier than we could in Final Fantasy. What in the world are you? Snook? Giant beaver. Well, this is not exactly what I was expecting to find in this cave. But, you know, no, I don't know. Snook snook chit? Guy speak beaver. Oh, Guy really does speak like that. That wasn't a typo that I noticed in the first episode. Guy literally just speaks like caveman. I asked the beaver about the goddess's bell? Secret passage in wall to right. Monster guard bell. Bell in wall. Does the beaver know about anything else? Does the beaver like canoes? I mean, they are cute. I just was not expecting that. Oh, well. Even more cave. Well, I see the bell on the map. And another chest. The last chest, even. Thank you, Guy. What a cool guy Guy is. Oh man, I need to not pronounce his game Guy, because that's just going to be so confusing. Of course, it should be pronounced Guy, because it is from French, if I believe. Or Gui. Now, I really need to hear the intricate backstory of how he knows beaver. I mean, given the way he speaks, maybe he was raised by beavers. That's also a possibility. Maybe his parents were beavers. We don't know his parents. We don't... supposedly, all of the characters' parents died during the Empire attack. Doesn't say they weren't beavers. Speaking of, how about Mr. Gee, you heal everyone? Wonderful. Ambushed by snowmen and icicles. The most threatening of things. I don't know why, but when I picture beaver parents for Gee, I just think of 2 angry beavers. What a great TV show that was. The golden age of cartoons. I'm not going to judge modern cartoons, but I don't think anything captures the magic of that era of television. Silver Cuirass. It is true. I mean, it's such amazing cartoons like Ed, and Eddie, Fairly Odd Parents, Courage the Cowardly Dog. I mean, those three are already top tier in of themselves. And Nickelodeon had all of its stuff. I'd probably argue that, though I haven't really watched modern cartoons. Well, not like Cartoon Network cartoons. Cat Dog too, it is true. That's an Adamantoise guarding the bell. Stay on your toes. Adamantoise. A very common Final Fantasy enemy and term. Basically just big angry turtle, though. Hopefully a big angry turtle that we can damage with actual attacks. No. At least that Mythal Spear didn't do anything. But oh man, did he punch. So, turtles, canonically, are weak to magic and fisting. My estimate would be he's angry because he's been trapped in this snowy cave for too long. But he's dead now, so it's fine. Well, magic and... that's what Yosef does. Yosef doesn't have weapons. He's skilled in using his fists. Therefore, when he attacks, it's called fisting. As one would logically call the act of using your fist to do damage. There's something set in the wall. It's the goddess bell. The goddess's bell. Despite being an old RPG, at least it has quick exits. That is very much appreciated. Well, kind of. It's not the quickest of exits. But I have someone... Oh. Can I not use these for some reason? Well, I guess we are going the long way around. Oh well, Blizzard does not do anything to these undead. Oh, that's probably why it wasn't letting me use teleport. Curses, you've already gotten to the goddess's bell. First you ruined my standing with the Emperor, and now this. The Emperor will never forgive me for messing this up. If I ever go back to the Empire, he'll have my head. But I'm still a soldier. If I'm going to die, you're coming with me. Oh wow, now that is a sprite. That is a great sprite for Mr. Borgin. Somehow, I don't think he's going to live very long. Well, he sure showed us. Zero gil. Wow. Okay. I may have lost, but don't think that you've won. I've booby-trapped this cave. Just a little party gift from me to you. I'll be waiting for you in hell. Urgh. Oh no. If only Indiana Jones was here. Damn it. Go on, get out. We not leave you. I can't hold it much longer. Run! That man really is just holding a boulder back. It's up to you. Now, Furion. My sweet Nelly. Joseph! I'll, Poor Joseph. He'll continue his fisting in heaven, I'm sure. Meanwhile, we're just going to leave. Oops, I should not be using Blizzard on the ice creatures. Because it does in fact heal them. Not that they have much health to heal, but, you know. Let's just sail onward. Hey, on the bright side, Yosef may indeed come back. He'll rise as a ghoul to continue to haunt that cave with the other many, many ghouls, I'm sure. Well, now that we have the Goddess's Bell, I know we gotta go to Keshwan, but I wonder if we should go back to Altair first. So I'm not actually sure if I know where Keshwan is. Although, with that said, we are at the halfway mark. What better place to end than after the death of a party member we've had for all of like 10 minutes. We just gotta get to town. Then save. And then we will move on to Amba. Who Guy might be related, or I'm sorry, Guy might be related to based on the way he speaks. So I'm just inferring that Tamba also speaks like that. Which I think is a pretty fair assumption, honestly. Gotta get to town. Maybe I'll tell his daughter that he's dead before I save. Don't know if his daughter would even know or care. Doesn't love the NPC dialogue. Poor Yosef, I'll look after Nelly in his place. I know that would make him happy. We are telling him. Daddy isn't coming back, is he? I mean, like I said, give it a few years, maybe there will be a ghoul named Yosef running around in the cave. I would have to assume that's where all the other ghouls come from. From people who die to boulder-related accidents on stairs in the cave. Either way, we made a fair bit of progress, actually. We got some more key items. We didn't get lost. And we got even stronger. Means that marks an absolutely successful end to Final Fantasy IV. 4? I don't know why I said 4. 2. I really don't know where they came from. I was going to say, I think I was about to say Final Fantasy XIV, because that's been on my mind. But Final Fantasy II, end of that, for now, means we will transition over to our second game of the night,